Hi, this is Joseph, and I'm going to show you how to get the perfect consultation. You want to get at least these 4 things. The first, you want a clear map of all your options to get to your destination. You want a checklist of exactly all the things that you need to do. You want a calendar, so you need to know if it's possible to get it done on time, and you need a blueprint so that you can shop around for other services. These are the 4 things that you absolutely need to get. I'm going to show you how we do it here. Let's get to it. All right, let's start with the map. Anytime you have a problem, you want to know what are all of your options. And a good consultation would break everything down for you. I don't know how many times there's different attorneys and other corporate officials that contact me to say, hey, we need to do this. But after hearing about their problem, I say, well, there's actually a much easier solution that costs a lot less, that's faster, and it's better. In all of these ways, here's why. So a lot of times when you're planning a legal case, things don't go as you expect. Well, what do you do then? Is there a backup plan? And which plan has the best backup plan might be a very critical choice in deciding which service that you really need to go for. Take your time, really map out where all your options are. That is the first and most important thing during the consultation, because everything else we do afterwards stems from this map and this plan. The second thing is a checklist of exactly what you need to do in order to achieve that plan. What most people don't know is that building a good case is much more art than it is science. The same set of clients, the same set of facts, by different attorneys and different law offices and different creative writers, the checklist will all be different. And depending on how fast and how urgent the case is and how much resource the client may want to devote to it, then that can also change the checklist. That's why during the consultation, it's so important for the legal professional to understand exactly where the client is coming from, what their expectations are, how much they want to devote to it, what kind of resources they have to devote to it in order to come up with a customized checklist. If it's just the same checklist that's given out to everybody regardless of the situation, well, that's not very creative, is it? And the checklist is important for another reason, right? Maybe if it's too much and too difficult, then maybe that'll tell you that this is not the right path to do. Maybe you have to choose a different path and go back to the drawing board and figure out exactly what is the best path to solve your particular problem. The third thing is the calendar. And I don't just mean when should we get the documents in order to file. Our service doesn't end with just the case being filed and mailed out. What happens afterwards? When would you get a response? How should we prepare for the response? If the case is approved, what is your next step? A lot of times planning a case requires planning out for the next 3 years to 5 years and really helping the client understand what the future holds. That is critical in a consultation. The last thing, and this is the most important, is the blueprint. It's the combination of everything we talked about. What service and which path is the right one for your legal problem? Spell that out. What are the documents that you need to get that done? Spell that out. How fast are you going to do it? Spell that out and put that all in a proposal so that the client can take that and look at it and say, okay, now I clearly understand the service that you're providing and the fees associated with that particular service. So during the consultation, you should be able to walk away knowing exactly how much it will cost to achieve X, Y, and Z. It is too common that you call different services and they just quote you a price without any analysis. Well then, exactly are you comparing apples and apples? But with this proposal on hand, then you can go to different contractors and different vendors and shop to see if they can beat the price and offer the same, if not better, right? Or if it's lower, well, what are the places that they're cutting? Maybe they're not providing certain services, maybe they don't have malpractice insurance, maybe they don't have a team of people servicing and it's gonna be slower and it's not gonna be as good quality. Sure, then you can have a better and more informed decision-making process. So that is the perfect consultation. Anytime you're shopping for vendors or services, make sure you walk away with at least those 4 things to your satisfaction. And if somehow you get the feeling that they're not willing to provide that to you, then maybe they're just trying to sell you something. And it might be a good idea to get a second opinion. That's what we try to do here at Tsang Associates. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Take care. Bye-bye.